In the darkness, the objects from the safety charm glowed like the brightest stars in the night sky, guiding Karuta forward. The direction pointed by the safety charm led to something lost in the last game, the five lights. The five cars stood before Karuta like five gates. Inside the gates, a cold light emanated, accompanied by a piercing chill. The front of the cars kept replaying the painful memories Garuda had just witnessed. Murdered father, sick mother, starved brother, brutalized Ginger. First, the ironclad flew to and merged with the pine with crane card. When the flower seed merged with the crane card, the once icy light softened, as if the coldness had been dispelled. Karuta stepped into the card. The moment she entered the card, she felt like traveling inside someone else's body. She couldn't see herself, only allowing this body to carry her forward and show her the events within the card. Guess what flower it is? Simple. It's wisteria, your favorite flower. That's why you planted a large patch by the garden wall.
Wisteria is one of my favorite trees. Like after the sakura tree, the wisteria tree. Like dang, hold on, y'all, dang. Like the wisteria tree, like is very beautiful. Actually, I think the wisteria trees are more beautiful than sakura trees because the plants hold like sway down and longer. Anyway, I'm getting off subject.
I will make it harder for you. What about this one?
This is hydrangea.
Correct. Remember that hydrangeas are best cultivated during this season.
Yes, but Father, what is this?
This is morning glory.
Morning glory? Why aren't they blooming?
Because they only bloom in the morning, you little lazy bones. If you wake up earlier, you will be able to see it. The brocade thread flew gracefully too and emerged with the phoenix on Polonia card. Karuta still couldn't control her own body. She watched as she stepped into the phoenix card. What's wrong? Haven't you learned all these cards yet?
All learned.
Then why are you so slow to react?
Mother, it's because you played too fast. You took all the cards I wanted.
Well, let me see your cards. Look, this card can match with this one, and that card can match with that one. Then you can get a full pine Polonia monk set.
Whoa, indeed.
Interesting now.
Mother, let's have another match. This time you don't need to teach me.
Okay, good. The ironclad flew into the cherry blossom with curtain card, and Karuta followed closely behind.
Sister, come help build the house. Once it's done, this will be our paradise.
In the courtyard, her father had specially set aside a small patch of land just for Karuta and her younger brother to play. The siblings decided to build a fun place of their own in this very spot. Her younger brother's head was filled with imaginative ideas. Following his lead, Karuta found great joy, never realizing that building could be done with so much creativity.
Hey, what are you doing? It's a fine place. Why dig it up? Check this out. This is the lady blue seed that Father cultivated. Indeed, I asked for it from Father. What are you going to do with it? Grow them into flowers, of course. Our little paradise will have a beautiful flower field. When the flowers bloom next year, our place will look great. Finally, the cat's whisker flew into the moon over field card. Slow down, Ginger. You're a cat with 4 legs, but I'm a human with 2. I'm not good at walking on rooftops. Meow. You know, every time I got into trouble and my parents wanted to punish me, I would hide on the roof. They could never find me. Under your guidance, I've now mastered some cool traversing skills. Meow meow. No matter what rooftop it is, I can get up. Staying up here, the view is totally different. Wait. Why running? Wait! The body carrying Karuta followed the cat as it jumped off the rooftop, landing steadily by the edge of the pond. It was at this moment that Karuta saw the face of this body in the reflection. It was Karuta's own face, in the flower field.
The monsters have stopped their attack.
Okay. Because she could finally remembering, like she finally confronting herself. Like that's why the monsters stopped. Because them sentinels, them like the timekeeper from Loki, like she was disrupting freaking time, life itself, and realms and stuff. Like she was disrupting that. That's why they kept coming after her. Finally, this story is starting to get a little bit interesting. But back to it.
Whoa! They are transforming.
With bursts of smoke, the aggressive monsters gradually transformed from their terrifying forms into cute animals. Boars, deer, butterfly, frogs.
What?
Where are they coming from? I guess this world was created by Karuta. All its creatures originate from this world and are closely tied to Karuta herself. However, Karuta was completely unaware of these monsters, which suggests that these monsters are most likely born from her subconscious.
Yup. That's what I'm talking about. That's why they was after her. She done tucked them away for so long until this stuff's running together.
But why would her subconscious want to attack herself?
Because she is afraid. She is afraid of discovering the secrets hidden in this world, so these sentinels were born to protect. And the key trigger for Karuta to discover the secret is losing the card game. When she lost the game, the fear in her subconscious reached its peak, triggering the attack of the sentinels. That's why they attacked indiscriminately. Their purpose was to prevent Karuta from uncovering the secret, one likely closely related to Karuta herself. Makes sense. No wonder in the previous matches the sentinels only appeared occasionally, but when Karuta was about to lose the game, they flooded us. What is Karuta's secret exactly?
She be cheating at the card game.
I think perhaps she is like you, both of you, at the card table. Only a faint light remained inside the charm. The light drifted toward the last card, Ono, under willow. Karuta looked up and saw the figure standing quietly under the willow tree. Ono no Michikaze. The card contained none other than her past with Ono no Michikaze. On the night she lost Ginger, she, cold and starving, collapsed on the street. Before she passed out, in her dazed state, she saw a figure approaching her.
And you are?
Don't push yourself. Eat. Her hand was as warm as her mother's.
Could you tell me your name?
You can call me Ono no Michikaze.
Ono no Michikaze.
Karuta murmured the name to herself, and she realized that the mysterious woman was a renowned Hanafuda card player in the Isle of Sorrow.
Wait a minute, I thought that was a man. Oh, so that's Shiranui.
It was said that she only appeared alone on certain nights, facing other players in intense matches. In just a few months, she had defeated hundreds to become the unrivaled victor on the island.
I know, you are the famous player.
Don't move, you have wounds, and I've just finished applying the medicine.
Thank you.
Since then, Ono Michikaze appeared from time to time. She offered Karuta much help and even taught her card skills without reservation. You learned fast and well. I have nothing more to teach you.
No, I still have so much to learn. Please, I need you.
Ono Michikaze remained silent, simply gazing through the window at the sky.
Are you leaving?
I just cease to exist with this identity. Ono Michikaze is my alias. If I continue to live by it, it may lead to some consequences that I would rather not see.
Oh, so when Shiranui popped up with that cloak and that kitsune mask, she was probably just checking in on the girl that she saved. That's what that was in the intro. And Karuta was like so happy, like not remembering anything. She thought this was just some client coming in, then you want to lose some bad memories and stuff. She didn't know that was her mentor, like somebody that nursed her back to health.
Being able to briefly breathe in a different air as someone else to do some things I want to do. It has already been unforgettable enough. Now I must return to who I was. Back to the Legion Pavilion.
But...
The next day, Karuta caught up with Ono Michikaze, who was about to leave under the willow tree.
Please, wait. If possible, could you please grant me a request? I know that you are just human like everybody else, but you possess extraordinary qualities. In the time we spent together, I have witnessed that you have outstanding perception and knowledge. If you know a way to take away pain, or if you know where to find such a method, could you please tell me? Consider it the last thing you teach me.
Ono Michikaze turned around and quietly gazed at Karuta.
I have suffered enough.
Time flew by. Karuta, who had mastered the art of memory sealing, sealed her own into the 5 lights. Later, she gradually became a famed Hanafuda card player on the Isle of Sorrow. However, because she sealed her memories, Karuta forgot her past and lost the memory of who she once was. In the end, she even forgot where her safety charm came from. She only remembered that the safety charm was important, but she didn't know who its owner was. The safety charm was made by her family: mother's brocade thread, brother's iron clasp, father's seed, and the cat's whisker. Even after her death as a human, Karuta's obsession with the safety charm never faded.
Oh, so she's a Yude. I wonder if she has powers. So she's a Yude. She like a ghost that came back. That's like with abilities. That's what she is. Yeah, she ain't no yokai, she a yure.
She wanted to return it to its rightful owner. Consumed by this obsession, Karuta ultimately became a Hanafuda spirit.
Yup, yure.
It was also at this time that Karuta encountered Onono Michikaze again. In her second meeting with Onono Michikaze, she was completely different from her former self, now emanating the presence of a great spirit. Looking at the wandering Karuta, Onono Michikaze lightly tapped her forehead with a finger. You have sealed your memory so tightly that no one can help you undo it. If I were to forcibly unseal your memories, and if you still could not accept them, you would lose control and end up as evil spirit. Forget it. You sowed the cause yourself, and only you can bear the result. I will set up a card game for you here. Stay, search for the safety charm owner, and resolve your obsession. Since then, Karuta continued the card game. As long as she won against other players, she could see their memories. As a spirit, the one thing Karuta no longer lacked was time. Karuta kept card games running, looking for the owner of the charm through players' memories, returning from the memories to the reality. Otono Michikaze under the willow tree turned around, and the form of Shiranui. You are back? We meet again. Your obsession is partly caused by me, but salvation must come from oneself. All these years, have you ever seen yourself in the card games? You can forget everything, but the feeling that love once gave you will never be forgotten. It is the mark left on your soul. It is your soul. Now, it is time to make your choice once again. Hiranui gradually faded, transforming into another figure. It was Karuta in the past. Hello, my present self. Past Karuta lifted her head to look at the swaying willow branches, then turned to present Karuta. The last faint light in its safety charm. Do you know what it is? The will that cherishes this very safety charm. The will comes from the love for family, the care for the safety charm day and night. The memory of losing loved ones is painful, but in dark days and nights, it is these past moments that give us strength to move on. When memories are sealed, those with families are also shut down, locking away the courage, inspiring strength. In the end, you even forgot where the safety charm came from. But even in forgetting, such will was still alive. So this time, have you decided what choice you want to make? The events just experienced replayed before Karuta. They radiated a deep sadness, but all the memories and emotions were interconnected, inseparable, like a willow tree's roots. They made the present her. Karuta tightly held the brocade thread, ironclad seed, whisker, and the wheel in her hands. They emitted a warmth that made her feel happy. Karuta couldn't help but shed tears. In her hand, the safety charm reassembled itself. I have found the owner of the safety charm. I have found myself. Karuta handed the safety charm to her past self. It was at this moment that the 5 lights, memories, became brilliant sands and flowed into Karuta's body. The seal was lifted. Karuta embraced the pain, the warmth, and her past self. And the flower field, fascinating and gentle lights flowed like a river, repairing the areas that had just been damaged by the Hanafuda sentinels. Everything in varied views had returned to its previous vibrant state. The Hanafuda sentinels had disappeared as well. Karuta, you are awake? You were attacked and fainted, but unfortunately, those monsters have all disappeared. Now that you've recovered, we should be able to leave this world, right?
Not yet. You don't think? Confused, Kaku tilted his head. I mean, the game isn't over yet. Let's continue. What?
The flower field returned to tranquility, and the game continued as if nothing happened. However, there was indeed something different now. As expected, I still can't defeat you. You've already formed the 5 lights.
But if I say again? What? Then I say again. Let's continue.
You?
Focus on our game, for you must know that opportunities are precious.
Sasuke won a card, completing the blue ribbon set. The game is over. The card game ended. Karuta tilted her head, looking at Sasuke's surprised face.
I lost?
Karuta spoke with a smile. Karuta handed over a Hanafuda card.
Now, reclaim your memories and see what you once lost and how important they are.
Why, you lost to me? Karuta only smiled.
To congratulate you as the first player to ever defeat me, all the memories lost to me earlier are now contained within this card.
Karuta handed over a radiant card. Sasuke felt the gaps in his heart being filled little by little.
Keep them safe this time.
Karuta winked. After going through all of this from now on, no matter what kind of memories they are, I will cherish them.
Your determination and perseverance are truly one of a kind. I witnessed them. I hope that no matter what memories you reclaim, you will be able to accept them. Accept your past self.
Sure, they made our present self. Today's game has also become a precious memory, shaping the person I am now. I've gained a different understanding of memories.
Today we all have changed. Well, I hope we meet again in the Hanafuda house someday.
Yes, for regular card games I prefer.
Of course.
Inside Cabaret and Cards.
My dear guest, are you having fun?
Karuta winked.
Of course, it's a bit of a pity that I couldn't see your memories, the memories of Zame, the master Onmyoji, after all. Will you continue to run this place here? Of course, the mission of Cabaret and Cards is to bring joy to our guests. That will never change. As to other business, as long as there are people who wish to reclaim their memories, I will always be here waiting. Because?
Karuta scattered cards into the sky. Everyone looked up. What they saw were blue flowers falling down.
All memories hold meaning. It is countless memories that build our complete soul, shape who we are today, and give us the strength to move forward. Right, Master Zame?
Karuta disappeared among the scattered petals, leaving only her laughter lingering in the air. Days later, somewhere unknown, 2 cups of tea were placed on the table. Zame handed over an invitation letter. Sitting on the other side was Shiranui. Although the signature is Onmyoji, it's actually someone else, no? Shiranui did not respond, only offering a slight smile. It was you who set up the game for Karuta that day. One reason was to free Karuta from her obsessions. By having something to do, she wouldn't slowly descend into an evil spirit. The second was to give Karuta a chance to uncover her sealed memories of the game and rediscover her former self. Hope, when we meet next time, all the distractions will be gone. Then you and I can have a simple game of Hanafuda cards.